Guy's been stoned since the 3rd grade.
Yeah, I know that, dude.
Mr. Spicoli.
That's the name they gave me. Hey, bud, let's party.
Why don't you get a job, Spicoli?
What for?
You need money.
All I need is some tasty waves, cool buzz, and I'm fine. I'm so wasted.
Why do you shamelessly waste my time like this?
I don't know.
Hey Gender Blenders, it is Saturday, which means that you're here with Chris, and the topic this week is high school and reminiscing about high school. For me, high school was very, very difficult, and it is not something that I really want to think a lot about. And so instead of really spending a lot of time talking about high school, I thought I would just list off a few of the things that I remember that stand out in my mind as highlights, as real positives, and real fun. The first being that our freshman class got in trouble for not standing at the pep rally. We all pretty much just sat there looking at the pep rally with what the fuck expressions on our faces, and that got our whole class into trouble. I learned photography by spending literally 4 years in a darkroom, and learned about my love of photography, both traditional and digital. Well, I learned about digital years and years and years later, but that's where I learned about photography. I honed my dramatic skills. I spent all 4 years on the stage and was what you might call a drama geek, which means that you know, you gotta kiss a lot of girls that you might not normally get the opportunity to kiss, so that was always a bonus. I discovered rock climbing in high school and even won a few competitions, and found that there was something really exhilarating about climbing a rock and using your body to conquer an obstacle. I grew 1.5 feet over the course of those 4 years. I came into high school just barely scratching around 4 foot and left somewhere between 5 feet and 6 feet. And that caused my mother to have to buy a lot of clothing, but I was very happy that I wasn't going to be very, very short the rest of my life. I perfected the fine art of skipping classes, which came in very handy when I finally made my way to college. I developed a love of being outdoors and hiking, which would eventually lead me to hiking across the western part of the United States a year out of high school. I qualified for regionals in wrestling, the only sport I think I really excelled at in high school. I kicked my hard drug habit. I was using a lot of hard drugs in high school, and by the time I graduated I was completely sober and free of all of them, which I think is always something that should be celebrated. I was voted most likely to be famous by the senior class my senior year. I'm still waiting for that one to happen, but that's definitely a highlight. And then probably last but not least, I moonwalked in a pair of brand new white Jordan shoes to get my diploma. Amidst all of those highlights though, there is one thing that I did a lot of that stands out to me. And instead of attempting to explain it, I think this next clip will tell you everything you need to know about how I spent a good deal of my free time.
So what do I do?
First, you have to create a character. Roll your dice and find out what your ability scores are.
What are those?
Oh, well, that tells you if you're strong or smart or how good you are with a weapon.
What are you, some super smart guy?
Oh, I don't have a character. I'm the dungeon master. I control the game and act out all the characters you meet along the way.
And Daniel, watch out for him. He's sneaky.
Yeah, he thinks being the dungeon master gives him the license to mess with our heads.
Oh, I'm sorry. Perhaps I should let you encounter kittens and grandmas so as not to upset you.
Come on, Daniel, roll the dice. I want to see what your character's gonna be.
Alright. Here goes nothing. A dwarf? I don't want to be a dwarf. I wanted to be, like, a ninja or a fighter.
Well, dwarves are fighters. They're really good at it.
Are you a dwarf?
No. I'm Kraganmore the Destroyer.
Lucky, man. I want to be some huge destroyer guy.
Dwarves can do a lot of things that huge guys can't do.
It's true. Take it from me.
Yeah, dwarves are really tough. They're good at finding jewels.
Alright, fine. I'll be a dwarf. But my name is Carlos.
Carlos the dwarf?
Yeah, you got a problem with that, Gorthon?
No.
I'm just joking.
Check out the wheels are burning. Yeah, no, we won't stop. We got the spoiler burning. We're keeping it hot. So give your
Greetings, Princess. It is I, Carlos the Dwarf. The dragon has been slain, and you're free to rule your kingdom.
Well, congratulations, Daniel. You just finished your first Dungeons & Dragons campaign.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Hey, this is really fun. You guys want to do this tomorrow night?
Sure.
Yeah.
I would. Except Harris killed me again.
Oh.
You had it coming, Bill.
Well, we'll kick his ass tomorrow night, Bill. Just leave it to Carlos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get another drink. You guys want anything?
No.
Gordon? Bill? Alright.
Wow, he's cool.
Yeah. Does him wanting to play with us again mean that he's turning into a geek? Or we're turning into cool guys?
I don't know. I'm gonna go for us being cool guys.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah, definitely cool guys.
Cool.